Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something really special, the human tune. It's basically a user manual for holistic wellness that frames your body as this incredible, finely tuned instrument. We're going to explore how to get every part of you in perfect harmony, from the top of your head right down to your toes. So let's start with this one powerful idea, which is really a game changer. What if your body isn't some machine that's just destined to break down? What if instead it's a complex, beautiful instrument? An instrument that you can learn to play, to tune, and to bring into perfect harmony for peak performance.
You ready to tune up? Good. We're about to go on a guided tour of this incredible user manual for the human body. We're going to go section by section, note by note, to see how we can get every single part of you playing in perfect concert.
All right, first up, our senses. These are the parts of our body that literally connect us to the world around us. Think of them as the antennas of our instrument. So we'll be looking at how we can optimize these crucial inputs for way better health. Starting at the very, very top, our hair. It's more than just something to style. It can actually be an early warning system. So if you notice big changes in your hair's health, it's not just a cosmetic thing. It might just be a gentle nudge from your body signaling that something's a little off inside, maybe with your nutrition, hormones, or even genetics. It's worth a closer look. Now this is one of my favorite parts because it's so simple but so powerful. A smile. It's way more than just an expression. It's a physical command you give to your nervous system. You could call it the world's simplest biohack. Your body's actions can literally change your brain's chemistry in an instant.
Okay, so when you smile, your brain just lets loose this amazing cocktail of endorphins. And as you can see here, that little action can lower your stress, drop your blood pressure, and even give your immune system a boost. And you want to know the best part? Your brain can't tell the difference between a real, genuine smile and a fake one. So go ahead, even if you're not feeling it right now. Just try it.
It turns out our senses are just hardwired for natural cycles. Our eyes are literally craving bright, natural sunlight first thing in the morning to set our body clock. And at night, they need total darkness to repair. And our ears? Well, they need a break from the constant noise of modern life. The takeaway here is so simple. Step outside for a few minutes when you wake up and maybe grab some earplugs for your next commute.
Okay, so we've tuned our senses, our main inputs from the outside world. Now, let's move inward to the systems that actually power the instrument. This is all about the fuel we put into our bodies, and, just as importantly, how our bodies process it.
Let's talk about sugar for a second. There is a world of difference between the natural sugar you get in an apple, which comes neatly packaged with fiber and all sorts of nutrients, and the added sugars that are hiding in so many processed foods. One gives you slow, steady fuel. The other, it can kick off inflammation and put you on the fast track to chronic disease.
And it turns out, it's not just what you eat, but when you eat it. Seriously, just giving your digestive system a long break overnight, say by eating all your meals in a 6-hour window from noon to 6 p.m., can work absolute wonders. We're talking better insulin sensitivity, less inflammation, and just a happy, well-rested gut.
So why is a happy gut so important? Well, because you're not just feeding yourself, you're feeding trillions of tiny little microbes that live inside you. And believe me, when they're happy, we're happy. To keep this inner ecosystem thriving, you got to feed them fiber-rich foods and maybe introduce some new friends to the party with fermented foods like kimchi or yogurt. Now that we've covered the general principles of how to fuel our instrument, let's get personal. How do you figure out the unique needs of your specific body? Well, this part is all about learning to decode your body's own inner data. Think of blood testing like getting a sneak peek under the hood of your car. Instead of just waiting for something to go wrong, you can get this crystal clear snapshot of your metabolic health, see if you're low on any crucial vitamins, and check on how your organs are doing. This lets you make smart changes before a little issue becomes a big problem.
And if you want the ultimate personalized guide, well, it's already written into your own genetic code. Think of your genes as your personal health roadmap. Understanding your hereditary risks doesn't seal your fate. Not at all. It actually empowers you to make tailored choices to play to your strengths and support your body's unique needs.
So we've looked at what we put in our bodies and how to read our internal data. But what about protecting our instrument from the outside world? Let's talk about all those invisible stressors in our environment that can subtly, quietly throw everything out of tune.
Our environment is constantly interacting with our biology. Think about EMFs, those electromagnetic fields from our phones and Wi-Fi. The simplest solution is just creating a little distance, especially when you sleep. Or think about the toxins in cleaning products. They can be easily swapped for natural alternatives. These simple changes can turn your home into a much healthier, lower-stress sanctuary.
And what about a stressor we actually create ourselves? Just take a second and check in with your posture right now. Seriously, are you slouching? Hunching over your screen? Good posture isn't just about looking confident. It physically reduces pain, improves your breathing, and can even boost your energy levels. So go on, sit up straight and feel that difference.
We've tuned our senses, we've fueled our core, we've decoded our data, and we've shielded ourselves from modern stress. Now for the final incredible piece of the puzzle. It's time to connect with the most fundamental and powerful elements in our world, the sun above us and the earth beneath our feet.
Sunlight is basically a superfood for your body. Getting just 10 to 15 minutes of direct morning sun, without sunglasses, can do amazing things. It kickstarts your vitamin D production, it boosts your mood with a hit of serotonin, and it powerfully locks in your sleep-wake cycle for the night ahead. So get outside and just soak it in. And this might just be the simplest, most profound health hack in this entire guide: earthing. All it means is making direct skin contact with the surface of the earth. That's it. Think walking barefoot on grass, on dirt, or on sand.
So how on earth does that work? Well, the Earth's surface has this natural, gentle, negative charge. When our skin touches it, our bodies absorb these free electrons. It sounds a little wild, I know, but this simple act can powerfully reduce inflammation, which we now know is at the root of so many modern diseases.
So there you have it, a head-to-toe guide for tuning your human instrument. From something as simple as smiling more to walking barefoot in the park, there are countless small, powerful things you can do. The only question left is, what's the one note you're going to start playing today?
And of course, it's so important to remember that this is not medical advice. Always, always consult a healthcare professional for personalized guidance. And if you want to go way, way deeper on every single one of these topics, well, this whole explainer was just a sneak peek based on the Human Tune poster and its companion, a 641-page digital guide. You can get both the guide and the poster for one low price over at thehumantune.com.